The year is 1347. Trade winds carry not only exotic spices and silks, but a sinister shadow across the vast Eurasian plains. This shadow, unseen and unsuspected, travels on the backs of unsuspecting rats, their fleas harboring a deadly secret. It is the Black Death, poised to unleash its devastating grip on Europe, forever altering the course of history. Its origins remain shrouded in mystery, whispered tales echoing from the depths of Central Asia, some pointing to the distant lands of China. But by 1346 it had reached the Crimean Peninsula, its icy breath chilling the air, a harbinger of the approaching storm. This unseen enemy was not a phantom, but a merciless bacterium, Yersinia pestis, unleashing the bubonic plague upon the unsuspecting populace. Imagine swollen lymph nodes, the size of grotesque fruit, throbbing with agonizing pain. Imagine fevers that could melt the sun itself, chilling sweats that would soak the sturdiest bedsheets. Imagine coughing so violent it threatens to tear your very lungs from your chest. This was the macabre dance the Black Death forced upon its victims. And it spread like wildfire, not just through the bites of infected fleas, those silent assassins carried by rats unseen in the shadows, but through the very air itself. Terrifying whispers circulated of the mnemonic form, spreading through coughs and gasps, turning every breath into a potential death sentence. Fear, thicker than the plague itself, choked the air. Faced with an invisible enemy, terror reigned supreme. People clung to desperate measures, their cries echoing through the empty streets. Physicians, armed with knowledge as archaic as the cobblestones beneath their feet, offered bloodletting and purging, mere gestures in the face of this unstoppable terror. Half the population gone, entire villages deserted, fields left untended. Yet within this bleak landscape, opportunity arose. Labor, once plentiful, became scarce, driving up wages and challenging the rigid feudal hierarchy. The serfs, once bound to the land, began to taste a newfound freedom. Fear, however, remained a potent alchemist. With the church offering little solace, science, long slumbering in the shadows, began to stir. Physicians, spurred by desperation, dared to question old theories, paving the way for future advancements in medicine and hygiene. But progress rarely comes without thorns. The search for scapegoats fueled persecution, with minorities facing accusations and violence. Fear, twisted by ignorance, created its own plague of prejudice. Yet, amidst the ashes, creativity bloomed. The Renaissance, long considered a rebirth of culture, was partly fueled by the plague's disruption. With populations shifting, new ideas found fertile ground, leading to artistic and intellectual advancements that would shape the future. The Black Death's legacy is not singular, but multifaceted. It was a harbinger of death, yes, but also a catalyst for change. It challenged social structures, spurred scientific inquiry, and even contributed to artistic rebirth. It serves as a stark reminder of humanity's vulnerability, but also our resilience and ability to adapt, even in the face of unimaginable tragedy. As we navigate our own uncertain times, the Black Death whispers a cautionary tale. It reminds us to be vigilant, to embrace science and reason, and to remember that even in the darkest moments, the seeds of change and progress can take root. Let us learn from the past, not just to fear, but to build a more equitable and resilient future.